Hello, everybody. I am Drew Duncan. Do not forget that Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram is all at Drew Duncan Radio. Additionally, you can find me on YouTube and Patreon. Simply look for Drew Duncan Radio, and I am wherever you listen to podcasts. Tell your device to play Drew Duncan Radio on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Castbox, wherever you're listening to podcasts. I am there. You know, can I vent about the... you know what? To hell with this. I'm just going to call it like I see it. All right. It's really upsetting to me that the Tennessee Titans beating the New England Patriots is all about Tom Brady and is the era over? Is he going somewhere else? You've got analysts for days trying to dissect and figure out Tom Brady might end up in Indianapolis. Book it. Don't discount it. Tom Brady's going to be with the LA Chargers. Tom Brady's going to be here. Tom Brady's got leverage. I think. Look, why don't you tell us what you know, bro? And what you know is not one damn thing more than the rest of us. Stop it. Everybody cut the nonsense. It's so boring, delusional, self-righteous, all of it. All of it. You're just talking to hear yourselves talk. Let's everybody shut the hell up for a minute and understand that nobody knows what Tom Brady is really thinking. I don't want to hear a source close to Brady says, I don't give a damn. Until I hear it from the horse's mouth, I don't care. I've always been that guy. I always will be that guy. And it's really damn frustrating, right? When the Titans dominate the Patriots the way they did physically. I mean, they beat the ever-living hell out of the New England Patriots. And what is everybody talking about? Tom and Brady. Not Derrick Henry. Not Derrick Henry running roughshod all over that defense. I mean, that was a defense that people would say was pretty stout throughout the season, right? He made them look weak ass. Seriously. Weak ass. For real. And it is amazing to me that nobody's talking about Ryan Tannehill. Do you know he's 8-3 as a starter since he's been with Tennessee? You want to talk about a career rejuvenated? You want to talk about vindication? You want to talk about a guy who's probably savoring every minute of this moment. I liked him when he was at Miami. I was one of the few that talked about this, and I've got audio proof for anybody who wants to hear it, that I thought Ryan Tannehill deserved to be in a much, much better position than he was in Miami. And he's showing it to you right now. This is why. And I said at the beginning of this season that this Titans team was in a good position because I like Marcus Mariota and Ryan Tannehill. And I'm telling you, Ryan Tannehill proved to be everything that I said that he is. Kid's a fighter that played a few weeks ago, where he just dove right into everybody, said to hell with it. When you want to talk about tenacious football, he clearly has the respect of everybody in that locker room. And I am telling you what, watching Derrick Henry run all up and down that football field was a thing of beauty. How many analysts over the years have I had debates with about the running game and why it is existent, why it's the most important piece in football? Didn't they say right at the beginning of the Eagles-Seahawks game that the 4 best passing teams in all the NFL were all sitting at home watching the playoffs? Okay, great. You could throw for 450 yards. And didn't Jameis Winston throw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions, but 5,000 yards worth of offense? What do all these numbers matter if you're not in the place where it counts the most? And I've said that for years. These numbers are inflated. These numbers there's garbage yardage going on here. There's, late comebacks. There's all these different things that play into it. But the real reality of it is that the teams who can run the football and play defense and have good quarterbacking, they are there in the big games and in the big moments. Ask the New England Patriots about it, how they've run the football so well in the playoffs. Ask the Green Bay Packers about it. The time that they won the Super Bowl, those 3 playoff games, James Starks, what was it? Oh, well over 100 yards a game all of a sudden. He started to average. You know, the Titans did everything that they were supposed to win that football game. You want to talk about underdogs? All game long, even when the Titans were ahead and it looked like the Patriots were not going to come back, it was Tom Brady still has a chance. Tom Brady this, Tom Brady that, Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady. What the hell, man? But you know what, though? I bet you Tennessee loves it. I bet you're saying, great, keep sleeping on us. That's what I would say. I don't care about us. They can keep sleeping on us. That's fine. We'll fly right on under the radar into next week, going to kick some more ass and take some more names. I'd be all about that life. I'll tell you that right now. It's nauseating. It really is. You know, Tennessee played a hell of a football game. And it's bothersome to me that people are talking about Tom Brady's legacy because the last play, you know, or one of the last plays anyways, was that interception taken back for a touchdown. You know, again, we're just talking about the Tom Brady legacy instead of, man, what a way to end that game. What a way to put the exclamation point on that victory. Picking off Tom Brady and going to the end zone and solidifying we belong here. We came into Foxborough and whooped their ass, and we let them have it at the end of that game. Mind you, nobody had scored in the second half, if I remember correctly, up until that happened. And it was a defensive score. I mean, come on. Tom Brady's got Mohamed Sanu, Sony Michel. He's got Rex. He's got Edelman. Wasn't he the Super Bowl MVP? I mean, he's got weapons. And Tennessee shut it all down. Didn't Brady have like a 4,000-yard season coming into that? And Tennessee shut it all down. It was about Tennessee winning that football game and doing it the way that they did. I understand that Tom Brady's a big topic of discussion, and I'm not saying that it shouldn't be a part of the discussion. What I'm saying is it shouldn't be the entire discussion. But it's an easy discussion. You know why it's an easy discussion? Because you could basically say anything that you want to, and it'll stick somewhere. That's really what that is. I was impressed by the Titans. I think they look really good. And I think next week we're going to see some more great football in the AFC. I mean, there were some damn good games over this weekend. Obviously, Houston, Buffalo, which I'm going to get into here in a little bit. But I'm telling you what, that Tennessee game, they impressed all the way around. Absolutely. Guys, I am Drew Duncan. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram is all at Drew Duncan Radio. You can find me on YouTube and Patreon, Drew Duncan Radio. And do not forget to take a device to play Drew Duncan Radio wherever you are listening to podcasts. CastBox, Spreaker, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. Wherever you're listening, I am there. And as always, don't you dare touch that dial.